Hi everyone, this is Mika. This is my monthly tarot reading and astrological report for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I've already gone ahead and dealt the cards for you guys. I'm using the Mystical Wisdom deck for general questions regarding like health, career, just day-to-day normal life. And for specific love messages, I am using the Whispers of Love guidebook. And one thing that you may notice about the cards is that both decks were designed by Josephine Wall, one of my favorite artists. Her cards are just beautiful and have layers upon layers. I never get tired of looking at them. So I'm going to get into the reading now. The first card that I pulled for the first week in September is the Originality card. And this is what it looks like when it's face up, but when it's in reverse, it's just telling me, or Spirit's telling me, that there's some kind of blockage going on with you, Taurus, as far as you being your own self and just expressing your creativity, just being true to yourself. So whatever that blockage is, whether it's mental, professional, or just the actual person who's keeping you hindered and in a box some kind of way, just know that you can get out of it. You know, it's entirely up to you, and it's temporary. This is just the main theme that I got for the first week in September, so it's not going to last. The second message that I got is the Archangel Gabriel card, which again is a beautiful card. Archangel Gabriel is the angel of creativity and hope, and he loves children. So if you work with children, if you have a lot of children, or if you just love being around children, he's the angel to call upon for any type of guidance and help. And when I get his card in reverse, that's Spirit telling me that he's trying to help you, that he's trying to give you messages that can help move you forward. If you're trying to conceive, if you have children, and maybe there's some kind of medical issue or educational issue going on, he's trying to help lead you and guide you in the right direction so that you can get the answers and the help that you need. Again, there's many ways that Archangel Gabriel card could be trying to speak to you, but just know that when it's in reverse, he's in a weakened state. So again, there could be blockages. There could be messages that are trying to come through to you, but they're being blocked some kind of way. Maybe you don't want to hear the truth. I don't know. Maybe it's someone else who's keeping the truth from you. There could be a number of reasons why Archangel Gabriel's message isn't coming through, but just know that it's temporary. And this again is just for the second week in September, the main theme, and it will pass eventually. So just be mindful and hopeful. And again, let me just reiterate, and I should have said this in the beginning of the video, and I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. It's just normal for me. But I just want to say that during the first 3 weeks of September, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going to be retrograde. Long story short, when he's retrograde, he's basically sleeping. So it's time for you to go back, revisit, revise, re-edit, just go back into whatever you've started. Again, this could be a long time medical issue that's been going on for a while, a learning disability that's just been kind of swept under the rug, but now you can't ignore it anymore. There could be a number of things that, you know, are going on that Mercury being asleep is trying to help you deal with. Like, Mercury being retrograde is not all a bad thing. It's really good for old things that you want to get out of the way, and even organizing. I already started because I'm a Virgo rising and he rules my chart along with Saturn. But just know that Mercury retrograde is not a bad thing if you use it to your advantage. Just know that you're not going to be able to get the results that you want, and don't start anything new. Absolutely don't start anything new. Do old stuff. So for the third week in September, we have the beautiful Dragon card again in reverse. Coincidentally, this will be the last full week that Mercury is retrograde in its home sign of Virgo. So, you know, the Dragon card is asking you to be courageous. It's a beautiful mythological creature. You know, it's the creature of dreams and completion. And it being in reverse, it's basically saying, you know what, you're almost there. And, you know, right before Mercury goes direct again, that's when you start to kind of feel it the most, because you're just so anxious. And I know me personally, because it rules my first house and basically my chart, I know that by the end of the Mercury retrogrades, I'm always like, oh my God, I just want to move forward. I just want to get this crap done. But, just know that you are there and that there's just going to be minor delays. But whatever you've been going through, it is almost at the finish line, Taurus. So don't give up. So for the 4th week in September, I got actually 3 cards for you guys. So I will try to explain them all. The 7 heavenly virtues came up right side up, which is great. And the 7 heavenly virtues is basically the keys to goodness in life. It's all the wonderful things in life that keep us human and, keep your vibrations high. It's just the good qualities of humanity and the good qualities of life. And you also have the memories card. So you might be thinking about loved ones that have passed on. You might be thinking about loved ones that have maybe just moved on out of your life. A lot of times during Mercury retrogrades, again, people from the past may come back into your life. So don't be surprised if some skeletons come walking back out of your closet. But again, that's not always a bad thing. But just know that whatever you think about during Mercury retrograde, things may change once the retrograde is complete. And then you also got the moving forward card. Get ready for positive changes, which is awesome. But just know, again, it's in reverse. So, the last week in September, Mercury will be moving direct, but it's still going to be in its shadow period. But again, something that I didn't mention, we are also in eclipse season. So September might have a kind of tug of war feel to it. Certain areas of your life might feel like they're going slow as hell, while other ones might be speeding the fuck up. Sorry for cursing, but it was necessary. That's how September might be. It's going to be a wild ride for everybody. So, just know that there could be a lot of delays in some areas, but then a lot of green lights in others. And again, whatever you decide, and even if you sign on the dotted lines during the Mercury retrograde, there's eclipses being involved. So I don't want to say it's going to be chaos, because it's not. It might feel that way, especially for people who don't like change. It can make people feel very antsy and anxious, but just know... Sorry, Taurus, almost right on cue. I was having a technical difficulty with my video camera. So, again, Mercury's in its shadow right now while I'm filming this. It hasn't gone retrograde yet, but I'm already starting to feel the glitches with my electronics, so heads up. So what I was saying is, there's going to be a lot of changes in September for Taurus, for everybody. So just be mindful of that. If there's certain things that come up, the eclipses can possibly have a way of helping you deal with them quicker. Certain things that you thought weren't going to get resolved for a couple of months, you might get a phone call and be like, hey, we're going to court now, or hey, we want to move this up. Whatever you're going through right now, Taurus, just know that surprises, good surprises, are definitely possible in September. So don't feel negative. Don't get scared. Just know that, expect the unexpected in September. So now let's get into the love reading. So for the first week in September, I pulled Love is All Around You. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And it's a beautiful card. And it's very true. And it coincides with the first card that I pulled for you for the general reading, which is Originality. Just know that love is all around you. Sometimes we get so caught up in day-to-day life and we get angry and we start complaining, which, complaining is very toxic. It's very bad for you. It drags down your health, your immune system. It lowers your vibration. It just doesn't make you feel good. So, stop the complaining and just keep it moving. For the second week in September, get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. And again, that coincides with your Archangel Gabriel card. So, if you're in a relationship with someone and it's new, just take time to get to know each other and know that, it's not just about the finish line, but it's also about the journey. The next card that I pulled that's in reverse is the Union of Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. That's for the 3rd week. So again, it's in reverse. So don't block your connections to people. Be happy about those that are loving towards you. The 4th week is the I love you card. And again, don't hold back from telling people that you love them. Saying it is very important, and we all need to hear it. And then the last card that I pulled is the Speak the Language of Love card. And that's your overall theme for September, Taurus. And it's very apropos because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all about love. So just know and trust the universe and your unicorn card for inviting serendipity and magic into your life. They're both connected, all right? Invite love and magic, and you could have a very beautiful month in September, Taurus. I love you. If you want to email me, mysticmika81@aol.com. Bye.